Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, home to the famous Georgia Aquarium. Located in downtown Atlanta, across the street from Centennial Olympic Park, the Georgia Aquarium is the largest aquarium in the United States and the sixth largest in the world. Featuring thousands of animals representing more than 500 species living in over 11 million gallons of water, this aquarium is notably one of the few places in the world where you can see manta rays and the world's largest fish, the whale shark. Come with me as I tour the aquarium's delightfully themed exhibit galleries, each one corresponding to its own specific environment and ecosystem. We'll start with Predators of the Deep Gallery, where we'll get up close and personal with the ocean's apex predators, and we'll end at Ocean Voyager, one of the world's largest single aquatic exhibits and home to these majestic gentle giants. The Georgia Aquarium entrance faces Pemberton Place Park and is directly across from the World of Coca-Cola, another great Atlanta attraction. I have a video on that experience as well, which I'll link to at the end and in the description below. All right, let's head in. Once you're inside the aquarium, you'll be right in the atrium lobby in the middle of everything. The exhibit galleries all circle the main lobby, so you can really start anywhere you'd like. There's no one way to do it. As you can see, it was very crowded when I arrived around 3 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon, but the crowds did thin out as the day wore on, and the aquarium is often open until 8 or 9 p.m. on the weekends. I really enjoyed spending the much quieter early evening hours here. I definitely recommend doing that if you can. Okay, let's head to our first exhibit. Sharks, Predators of the Deep is one of the highlights of the aquarium. The gallery is 185 feet long, 20 feet deep, and holds about 1.2 million gallons of water. It is home to 3 species of shark: the great hammerhead shark, the silvertip shark, and the tiger shark. The gallery has floor-to-ceiling viewing windows, so while this exhibit does get crowded, finding a spot right up close wasn't too difficult, even at peak hours. There's lots of clear, easy-to-read information about the sharks posted throughout the exhibit, including some fun interactive displays where you can learn more about these magnificent apex predators. Sharks are critical to the health of the ocean, and humans are their biggest threat. This gallery provides not only a chance to see these often misunderstood creatures up close, but to learn more about them and why their conservation and protection is so vital to us all. I spent a ton of time at this exhibit. I probably could have just stayed here all day. Next up was a quick stop at Truist Pier 225, which is the Sea Lion Theater. There's a small sea lion viewing area accessible from the lobby, but unfortunately I wasn't able to secure tickets to the main theater as the remaining shows were already sold out for the day when I arrived. I did very much enjoy this replica megalodon jaw though, and maybe I'm also a little glad these guys are extinct. Next stop was Dolphin Coast, an 1,800-seat theater where the aquarium staff does live training demonstrations with the resident common bottlenose dolphins. I didn't get to film the show itself, but did capture some footage of the dolphins in the viewing gallery out front. Seating for all the shows at the aquarium is limited, so make sure you reserve your tickets for everything you want to see as soon as you can, especially on busy weekend days. The fourth stop was River Scout, the only freshwater gallery at the aquarium. This gallery features a variety of exhibits highlighting the fish and animals found in river environments all over the world. The theming of the gallery as a whole is also incredible. The designers did such a great job incorporating faux plants, trees, and waterfalls throughout, making you feel like you could actually be walking along the banks of one of the world's great rivers while you explore here. Cold Water Quest is another aquarium highlight, and like River Scout, this gallery welcomes you into its world with delightful naturalistic theming. The first exhibit in this gallery is a California kelp forest, which as a scuba diver who lives in Southern California, I very much enjoyed. It was nice revisiting the local underwater kelp forests I've dove in the past. People don't realize that our oceans in this part of the world are actually quite cold. There's so much to see in this gallery, including a Pacific Northwest tide pool, puffins, sea otters, penguins, harbor seals, and beluga whales. This is quite a popular gallery and can feel crowded during peak hours, so I'd recommend exploring this section during off-peak times if you can. There are so many incredible animals to see here, I ended up coming back again later on in the day so I could get up close and spend some good quality time at each exhibit here. After spending some time in the world's chilly and subarctic waters, next up was the exact opposite, the Tropical Diver Gallery. Home to over 200 species of coral and over 90 species of fish, the exhibits of Tropical Diver take you on a journey through the warm, tropical waters of the Indo-Pacific Barrier Reef. I particularly enjoyed the shipwreck exhibit, the jellyfish, and the green moray eels. But the true highlight of Tropical Diver is the exhibit at the center of the gallery. It's one of the largest living reef exhibits of any aquarium on Earth. I next headed upstairs, where you'll find the Coastline Cafe, the Aquanaut Adventure Discovery Zone, the Riverside Touch Pool, and Gator Crossing. There's also a really cool vantage point looking down into the Ocean Voyager exhibit from above, a bit of a behind-the-scenes look at this massive tank, which we'll see fully in our next and final gallery of the day. Okay, let's head back downstairs and check it out. Ocean Voyager is the largest exhibit at the aquarium and was designed to house whale sharks, manta rays, and over 50 other species of schooling fish in a habitat that mimics the open ocean to the fullest extent possible. It's one of the world's largest single aquatic exhibits, filled with over 6.3 million gallons of water. You'll learn the stories behind the manta rays, who along with the 2 whale sharks are the star residents of Ocean Voyager. This exhibit features over 4,500 square feet of viewing windows, including a 100-foot-long underwater tunnel where you can walk or ride a slow-moving conveyor belt under this incredible underwater world, watching all kinds of creatures casually swim over your head. The highlight of Ocean Voyager is definitely the main viewing window, where you can pick a spot and watch the aquatic magic unfold. At 23 feet tall and 61 feet wide, this is one of the largest exhibit viewing windows in the world and is the perfect spot to enjoy the resident whale sharks, who are the largest fish in the world. Their average length is anywhere from 18 to 32 feet, and they pose no threat to people, as these gentle giants are filter feeders whose diet consists of tiny zooplankton. They are endangered, as are the other star residents of Ocean Voyager, the manta rays. While the whale sharks and manta rays are the main draw, there are so many different species to enjoy here at Ocean Voyager. The exhibit is nearly the size of a football field, so even when the manta rays or whale sharks are not visible from the main viewing window, there are a plethora of creatures to enjoy and observe here. I probably spent about 90 minutes at this exhibit, and I think I could have easily spent longer. A truly mesmerizing experience and the perfect finale for the aquarium visit. And with that, it was time for the obligatory gift shop stop and time to head home. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me today to the Georgia Aquarium. As an avid scuba diver and lover of all things aquatic, this aquarium had been on my bucket list for years, and it did not disappoint. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, as it really helps, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more future adventures. If you'd like to check out the attraction directly across from the aquarium, the world of Coca-Cola, or would like to see some more ocean creatures out in the wild, then check out one of the videos above. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time.